Well, as teams do these days, Bryce Harper is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection, it's maybe this guy, because let's face it, he deserves to have a big head. He brings so much to this club.
I agree with you, Dan. And there's no bigger superstar to these fans. Let's hope he can give them a thrill or two in this one tonight and say thanks for them coming out.
Now at the plate, Cory Dickerson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The 2-2. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
3-0 to him now. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Harper running from first. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. On to first, and they get the double play. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now batting.
That brings up Alec Bohm. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at 3rd base.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
So stepping in is Didi Gregorius. 0-2, here it is. Popped up. Anderson has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Phillies leave him loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Next up is Isan Diaz.
Now batting.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Diaz.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up. And it's
ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last AB. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Duvall, the runner at third. Rojas at second. Alfaro at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And that one yanked just foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top 5-3. Now to bat, Jorge Alfaro. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there, 1 away. Well, we talked about him earlier, so let's recap. Harper had a fairly pedestrian night offensively.
Well, he did have the 1 hit, so that's good. We mentioned earlier what a difference this guy can make for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah, Dan, and though he wasn't a major factor in this one, he's going to be just fine.